kind of talk about the spring a little bit. Tuesday, Coach Meyer was talking about J.K. being number 2. Kind of, what have you seen from him as a freshman?
He came along pretty fast. He's an athletic kid. He caught on to the playbook pretty fast, and he's a hard worker. He go hard, and that's what Coach Meyer likes.
Mike, when you look back at last year, Big Ten freshman year is a really good thing. How do you look at how you did last year?
I try to put it past me, work hard as I can and do better and reach more goals that I set for this year.
When you think about how the season ended, does that give you more motivation?
Yeah, guys around here, we bring it up a lot just to keep that taste in our mouth and find something to go hard about.
Mike, there's been a lot of talk about how Kevin Wilson's arrival changed things for the wide receivers and the quarterbacks. What do you feel like it'll change for you, if anything?
He put in a few plays that I've been asking for last year that he brought in to the table, and I've kind of appreciated the plays that he brought in. And we've been executing a lot of deep balls that's a few goals that we set, and it's been pretty good so far.
Did you go back and watch, like he had Tevin Coleman rush for 2,000 yards 2 or 3 years ago. Did you go back and watch any of that stuff to see what maybe you're getting into?
I actually did. With Antonio Williams, we both watched it together. He had a pretty big year that year. He was the Falcons this year, right?
Right.
Yeah.
So what are the things, I guess, what are the things that Coach Wilson does that might benefit you guys as running backs?
I feel like he run the ball more, and he find different ways and different schemes to run the ball because he's more of a grit guy. He coached a lot of grit backs in the past, and that's something that we as running backs appreciate.
What is this spring all about for you, Mike? You've established yourself as a starter. Like, what are you trying to build on? What are you trying to improve on now?
Just the little things, basically. Coach, he'll give me things that I need to work on, and I know things that I want, goals I want to set, and things I want to work on. I just work hard at that.
Is there anything specific you're like 1 or 2 things you're really like focusing on this spring?
Yeah, just the back end defender, the defenders I don't see, just learn how to just break tackles and stuff like that, like the little things.
When you take one to the house this year, you had some long ones, but you didn't have one all the way.
Yeah.
I mean, how much of a focus is that, being able to do that?
I just think it's just something that you just take on and practice that every day. And just work on that last defender. It's something that
But your eyes are lighting up.
Oh, yeah.
Coach Meyer said there wasn't much competition in the running back room last year. He said now there is. Can you just speak a little bit to that? Like, not much competition last year, now there kind of is.
Well, when he said that, I feel like he was just saying that we was young. We had all of us was freshmen. I was a redshirt freshman. And, a lot of guys haven't played. So I feel like this year a couple guys got a year or 2 on their belt, and we got more talent in the room, and people know what they're doing now. So it's like more competitive.
How different do you feel?
I feel a lot different, actually. I know the game more. I'm starting to learn what the receivers are doing, the tight ends doing, slow the game down a little bit. And keep going from there.
Like, what kind of, we get to see a little bit of Demario last year, so we kind of know what kind of runner he is. How would you describe the way J.K. runs?
I would say he's really aggressive, low to the ground, like a bowling ball. Basically, if he wasn't good, he wouldn't be here. So he's pretty good, and I'm impressed so far.
Do you see a little bit of yourself in J.K. maybe?
Yeah, most definitely. He lower his shoulder. You get the extra yards that we need, and
Your high school teammate Josh Allaby moved from defensive line to offensive line. I know you're not an O-line guru, but how do you think Josh is doing so far with this position change?
He's doing really good. We watched film, and he finished blocks. He's real aggressive, and he had great feet. And he actually blocked for me in high school. He played left tackle. And my thing was to have him play O-line the whole time, but he wanted to play defense. So basically, when he moved to O-line, I just basically told him I told you so.
That was gonna be my question. So you knew all along he should have been on the offensive line.
Yeah. I feel like he was a better offensive player than defense, but he didn't want to listen to me.
How long did it take you to get over the end of last year?
I'm still getting over it, actually. Yeah, I know we got to put it past us, but I use it as fuel, and I think we all do on the team. And it won't get that bad taste won't get out of our mouth until we play the first game. That's how I look at it.
I mean, when you look, was it the lack of yardage? Was it the fumbles? What was the that sticks out the most?
All of it, the whole nine. The drop passes, giving up the big plays, the fumbles, like you said, the sacks. Everything went wrong that day, and our goal here is just work hard and make sure it don't happen again.
Like you mentioned, different things that Kevin Wilson's brought to the offense. So you feel like you're already seeing kind of the results in halfway through spring practice now? And
Yeah, I have
feel
actually.
like it might roll over to the season? Type thing?
Yeah, last year I kind of felt like we was a little predictable when it came to our play calling, but this year it's more creative. It's different. It's what defense haven't seen from us, and that's what I'm excited about.
That played to your strengths, you and Mario, and the